Well, all the rumours appear to be true. We are indeed getting a nice new Kill Team box set with Death Korps against Kommandos. Hello and welcome back to Warspec Tactics, where today we're just bringing the news that Games Workshop have released a really snazzy new animated trailer and confirmed a new edition of Kill Team with the starter box pitting Death Korps against Kommandos a day earlier than I expected them to in their big online preview tomorrow. I'm kind of surprised they let this all go early, to be honest. I don't know whether someone had leaked something elsewhere, but this seems like the exact sort of trailer that they'd usually want to show off in the preview themselves, rather than giving it to everyone a day early. In any case, really big news, so let's take a look at what hints that we've got. So first up, I certainly would recommend checking out that Orks vs Death Korps animation. It was indeed the one that they showed us a few clips from in the past, looking very similar to the launch trailer for 9th edition. Maybe we'll see some more of these snazzy trailers whenever they have a big release now. I'll put the link to it down in the video description below. Otherwise though, on Warhammer Community they have confirmed that it's Death Korps vs Ork Kommandos in the box, and the name of that box will be Kill Team Octarius. The box is indeed a confirmed new edition of Kill Team, with this snazzy new 9th edition style logo here, much like the standard version of 40k, apparently redesigned from the ground up, so a whole new edition of rules for skirmish combat in the 41st millennium. I'm looking forward to seeing that box in full. Previous Kill Team ones tended to be a couple of small teams of miniatures fighting over some terrain, and including the Kill Team core rules. I'm going to guess that it will be a fairly expensive box, which might not be the most helpful if all you want to get your hands on is the miniatures. Fingers crossed that they will be releasing them at some point down the line later. From the animation preview, we do get a few hints as to what's going to be actually in the box, and there's some decent close-ups of both some of the Death Korps and the Orks, and I'm sure that we'll be seeing some faithful renditions of these guys in plastic. It looks like we might have some sort of demolitions operative, though I guess that plunger and explosives could just literally be the focus for the mission as opposed to something that's actually modelled, but I think that will be really quite cool to see. We then seem to have a Death Korps sniper as well, certainly very appropriate for a kill team type engagement, and at least one sergeant armed with a chainsword. I think it's a chainsword rather than a power sword. In the animation it certainly seemed to give the chainsaw type noise and effect that you'd have a chainsword have. But they have at least shown us off one image of a power sword coming in tomorrow's preview, so maybe there might be a leader character of some sort, perhaps a Death Korps marshal thrown in as well. I quite like the quote from Lord Solar Macarius thrown in as well, very appropriate for Kill Team. Sometimes victory lies not in the might of armies, but in the blades and valour of a few. Very appropriate for a 40k skirmish game. The Orks also seem like they've got some very fun and characterful miniatures going. We've got this Ork in a cap and power claw, maybe the unit knob. One with a brutal looking tri-barrel shooter, who is laying down some pretty brutal covering fire on the Death Korps in the video. A bomb squig, which if it is coming in the set implies that Kommandos might be able to take them now, which is quite good fun. Kind of another good way of laying down some explosives behind enemy lines too. And then we've got an Ork with a welding mask and a burner. Again, something that Kommandos have been able to take in the past, but I think might have been taken out of one of the latest editions of the Codex. In any case, looks really good fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing these miniatures in the flesh. Otherwise, we do know that there's some other Orks coming in the preview as well. It isn't just literally Kill Team. We know for absolute definite two of the miniatures that they're going to show off, the Beast-Snagger Warboss on the Great White Squig, and now today they've also given us a picture of the Beast-Snagger Wagon, the one that's drawn by a Squigoth with a Werboy on the top. They've teased this thing absolutely loads, but seeing as it's in the promo for this reveal, we know that that's going to come as well. Otherwise there's just the more generic Beast-Snagger boss with all the bone armour. He could make an appearance too. So loads of exciting stuff coming tomorrow it seems, and I'll certainly be making a summary video myself after the stream, so feel free to check back sometime tomorrow if you'd like to see that. If you've enjoyed the video, feel free to subscribe to Warspec Tactics, where I'll try and keep up with Games Workshop's releases as they come out. And feel free to check out the things in the video description. There's a link to the Patreon page to support videos, and a link to Element Games where you can buy some discounted Warhammer if you live in the UK. In any case, an absolutely massive thank you for listening, and I'll hope to see you guys next time.